Hello and welcome to Collector's Corner, where I like to showcase of new additions to my collection. And continuing off with the new wave from B&M Doctor Who, it is the Keys of Marinus. We have the Verd, or as Aldewar, he pronounced it different I think, so it seems to have, and I'm Scottish, and if you have two O's in your monster, I'm going to be calling it something very overpronounced, as we all do in Scotland. So yes, I'm very excited about this one. I think a lot of people will call it for a main reason because we finally have Ian Chesterton, which is very exciting. Yes, I see some people already kind of complaining that, oh, it's just the Master's body. It's like, well, A, character have been doing that for ages, and B, they're not the only company that does that. Hasbro does it with nearly every single figure you see, so don't just like kind of for some reason have a go at one, and when one of the biggest toy companies in the world does that as well, believe me. So as like I kind of showed you the first Doctor set you have here, there is a background there. That's the kind of couple of different changes, as well as in the back you see here you do have a little kind of description. You have there, with my dyslexia, we'll be here for hours, so if you buy this set I'll let you read that yourself. So it just kind of has the usual kind of bits there on the side, and as I did with the first Doctor, I'll kind of show you a wee kind of comparison of an old set there. As you can see, there's nothing really much in the front, apart from obviously the background inside, but the biggest change is in the back, where it does have a bit more of a description, and that's kind of overall it. So as normal, I'll kind of get through the box, a wee bit of unboxing, so you can watch me open this up, which is the most exciting bit of the video. Oh, it looks already so good just opening up there. So here's the dangerous bit where I could just open this easily, but I don't. Here we go. And that's in there. There we are. So just quickly on my opinion on Ian, it looks really good. I saw a lot of people kind of had a little bit of issue of the head sculpt of Ian, but looks great to me. But yeah, the body looks really good. It kind of works. I think using the Masters, the John Sims Masters body, it kind of works. I don't see an issue whatsoever. And oh, it feels good having new Doctor Who figures. So that's really good. I'll just leave that there right now and take out the Verd. We have one there. And we have another one there. It does come with a couple of accessories. I'll kind of show all that off in the kind of close-up. I'll just take that out there. Oh, very nice. It's so great just having new Doctor Who figures, and especially of kind of, because for a while it kept being kind of, understand that they do kind of re-stuff and all that, but it wasn't like it was like Barrett's new things. But this is like these are new monsters that we've got from the 60s as well, which is just fantastic. So yeah, I'm really liking these already. So yes, with their Teletubby heads. I love 60s monsters. There's something so plain but yet actually quite unique at the same time, which I really quite like. So that's them there, and as usual, let's turn the camera around for a closer look. And now for a closer look. So I realised that I didn't actually showcase off the background for this one, so this is it here. So it's really quite nice. Again, it's up to yourself if you want to keep it. There's probably Easter eggs somewhere here, because I know Aldewar likes doing all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of up to yourself if you want to keep it. I probably won't be, but it's a nice little kind of wee bit of extra if you like certain thing. So let's talk about the main man himself, which I think everyone's mostly excited about is this figure, because it's finally getting Ian Chesterton, which is fantastic. It's the first male companion, so it's really nice. Hopefully one day we'll get Susan and Barbara. That'll be really nice. So just kind of the front and the back is the John Sim Masters body, but it works really well here. I don't think there's an issue. I know that this story, it doesn't actually, Bryce doesn't wear the suit, but this was just, it is the more iconic kind of look for him. So the normal kind of articulation you have there with the shoulders move really nice, as well as the arms all move really well. I do like how sometimes it's a bit stiff, like a new figure. That's the new figure feeling. The legs are a bit kind of, you get a little bit of movement, really more at the knees, but up here at the top, because of Joe jacket, you kind of don't really have that kind of movability, but the face sculpt is really, I think it looks really nice. It's spot on there, so I think it's a really nice figure. So I'll just put this in the side and talk about the Verd we have here. So we have, there's one here. Let's see if it will stand. Yes. See, that's the thing. I did like a joke with the Hasbro figures where it's like, oh, will it stand or will it fall? And I always said in those ones that character, I never seem to have this issue where they will fall straight away, and I don't get that issue with character. I think like how they managed to make them kind of stand is really great, and I think the main reason for that is because they don't put articulation in the ankle, which I do not like, and I think that's the problem with a lot of the Hasbro stuff. I get it is to give it more of an action pose, but I just don't like it. So for these ones, you have got the articulation again on the shoulders, which is really great. It gives it a bit more dynamic feel if you want that. So it has a great feeling there, and has a nice little kind of little bits of design there. You have a little pocket for the little knife that you get as an accessory. The legs are great. I love the feet. I think that's just so ridiculous. I love it. I think that's a great kind of look, and obviously the head sculpt that you have. This is a circular one, and you also, here's the other Verd here, which has a couple of differences. It's got the wee kind of silver dot you see there, and that's kind of overall. I'm not really seeing much else, but I'm fine with that because it kind of makes it, kind of builds it up a little army a little bit, I guess. That you have there. Now for this one, as I say, it does come with accessories which can fit into the little kind of holsters, I guess, for them. But is kind of wee knives there. I don't even know if this is picking up now. They're that small. My giant fingers can't hold them, but you do get kind of wee knives, which is kind of nice. And it's a nice little kind of wee thing if you want that. I don't particularly, unless it's a gun, I guess I'd maybe have it kind of showing. But most of the figures I kind of have, they kind of sit on their own. So that's them there, and I'll just put Ian in front. Oh, it's so nice having new figures. Look at that, they look great together. So yes, overall opinion here, I think this looks great, especially for Ian. That's clearly the main pull for this one. I think it's great finally having the 60s companions, and hopefully we'll get Susan and Barbara in the corner. Hopefully that might mean we may be getting more of that soon, so I think that's fantastic. I think they're great. I'm kind of torn between if I prefer the Verd or the Sensorites. I think they're both actually generally really great figures. It's great getting new monsters as a figure, so I think that's fantastic, and hopefully that means more in the future, which I am very happy about to get. But does that not showcase the clear just, you know, lack of faith of the new series, where they're generally like, they have more faith that monsters from 50 years ago will sell better from the new stuff, which is pretty kind of scary when you think about it. But I'm fine with it if we're getting this, and this looks really great. So, as normal, it'd be great if you could maybe like, share and subscribe. That would be fantastic. If you want to have wee chin wag sometimes, and I do post a lot of my stuff on there on Instagram at the Ginger Geek 92. A lot of my stuff is kind of there. I don't have Twitter anymore because that thing is absolutely acid, so I don't have that anymore. So yes, this is the second part of the 4-part. The third part will be up soon, but until then, goodbye.